kid to the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? What's up?
My back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?
Last weekend at one of those nice Friday clubs.
I see a lot of people jumping on MP for all those turnovers, but everyone has bad games. Hoopers know. It's no big deal.
MP, you gotta chill, my guys. Like you spamming the steal button out there. Relax, homie. Let the game come to you. Doing good though. Salute.
You go into the run, eat your cabbage, eat your food, drink your water, maybe play some toys, and at the end of the day, it's It reminds me, when did you find your hamster? Ooh, I went to a breeder that was
Season 7 is currently in progress. There are 4 weeks remaining. Attention, all grinders. A 2-pound Weatherman has just become active everywhere. Singing, wet, and throwing.
MP. He about to tear the roof off. Time to turn the page, MP.
I hate the Spurs. Make sure you win tonight or it's a long flight home.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo, with fans gathering and streaming into the building. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. You look at the Thunder, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they were hoping to begin the year better. It's still too soon to hit the panic button, but they're heading in the wrong direction.
And now the Los Angeles starters. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. MP is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat. Here we go.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
We know full well how much hype there was behind MP coming into this league, and he was bold to suggest in public that he wants to be the best in his rookie class. And so far, MP hasn't let us down one bit. He's been electrifying and living up to his word.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league. So just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. Now here's Johnson. Last game for him, he had 14. Sohan outside. Pass to Johnson. Vassell against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Vassell can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. And the 11th pick in 2020. Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
Vassell, yes. And it's
Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
Russell deciding where to go with it. George for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
And Vassell shows you why you better not disrespect his balance.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. James outside. MP shot is good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Back to Paul. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And it's a Lakers ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Yeah, missing from the line became contagious. That happens. They just pick the worst time to do it.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
First free throw is good. Richard, in 2024, D'Angelo Russell set the Lakers record for most three-pointers in a single season.
Yes, 226 threes, surpassing Van Exel, a record that stood for almost 20 years. Russell was also very efficient, shooting a career high on 42% of those threes.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Sohan. 6 on the shot clock. The jumper from the wing off target. And so Davis will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. You know, they beat the Spurs during their last encounter in San Antonio.
Well, in this last matchup, they captured the win in large part because their backups provided a lot of the scoring punch.
And you can tell how important having depth is for them. Sometimes it's the difference between a win and a loss.
Yeah, love when Russell attacks defenses, charging with tenacity and making them compromise.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
D'Angelo Russell, 2 shots.
Free throw is good from Russell. Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers trail. We've got Keldon Johnson, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the power forward spot. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now Jones. Here's Branham. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night. Lakers trail by 3. It's George on the wing. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bassi. Here's Mamukelashvili, covered by MP. Stolen by Davis. MP outside. Outside Russell. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And it's all knotted up.
Good read by Russell. He is crafty in that 2-man game.
Jones feels it out. Here's Mamukelashvili. George defending. They double him with MP. Pass to Branham from deep. Now Jones. Over Russell, and he sinks the 11-footer. Jones has got 7 points. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Russell to pass to Davis. MP outside. Pass to Davis. From the low block. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
This is where you want AD to get his shots. That's almost automatic.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Bassi. Excellent D there from Davis.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And the Spurs with some changes. Sohan's checked in for Bassi. And it's Vassell in for Johnson. James is checked in for the Lakers. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Down low, MP drops it in.
This is what the coaches are telling MP. No one can guard you in there. Go eat.
There's a minute 54 left in the second quarter. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Mamukelashvili. Keldon Johnson comes in for Branham. And it's Chris Paul in for Jones. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in. So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Spurs out in front, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
And Ivan Doncic out. How you going to make up for that? Listen, they're losing a key playmaker and a high-volume scorer. Leaves a big hole in the lineup.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Glad you could join us.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with George. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And Davis gets it to go.
Oh, great recognition there by MP, getting it to the open man.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Russell, the pass to MP. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Vassell. Can't get it to fall.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Davis finds Russell. James with the ball. The three. Oh, LeBron buries the three.
LeBron really added this into his game later in his career, becoming a threat from deep.
From 11 feet away, that's good on the jumper. Vassell's got 10.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
It's George on the wing. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound San Antonio.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Vassell. On target from range. Vassell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Down low. And MP with a basket on the assist by Russell. Give him 8 points now. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Wembanyama against James. The three from Russell. Sends it home from three-point land. And now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
This is Russell's game. He is an active and ready shooter off the catch.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Branham's checked in for San Antonio. Jones comes in for Chris Paul. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Christie comes in for Hachimura. Austin Reeves is checked in for George. And Vincent is subbed in for Russell. The Lakers lead by 3. They've got Trey Jones, and it's Castle in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Davis a screen. Outside Russell. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And finished off by Davis.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
Inside, here's Branham. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Los Angeles has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Screen by James. Puts one up from 19. Rebound by San Antonio. Mamukelashvili's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones, the pass to Branham. Here's Castle. Takes a 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Hachimura against Jones. MP outside. Pass to James. Russell from outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Castle. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Branham.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs. Number 24, Devin Vassell.
Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Lakers lead by 8. Here's MP. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And it's blocked by Davis. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Back to Vassell. Takes the 3. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And you can tell he's starting to figure things out here in the second half.
Here's MP. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Takes it inside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
So efficient, no wasted motion. CP3, what this guy is still doing at this point in time in his career is incredible.
That's good from Paul. Paul hits them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Paul against Russell. On the wing, MP. Out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Okay, blackout.
I'm sorry, just who else would you want it shooting there? LeBron James, just so calm under pressure.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Spurs trail by 5. Outside Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. George passes to Davis. George scanning the floor. Screen by James. Oh, trying his luck from deep. George, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's MP with a rebound. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Missed inside. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama with it. Checked by Davis. Back to Johnson. Paul for 3. That one doesn't drop.
Questionable shot selection on that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
James, a screen on Vassell. 4-3. Oh, another miss by MP.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Wembanyama against Davis. Tries to break his ice.
Big block from the big fella Anthony Davis, putting every inch of that wingspan to work there.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not gonna lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And the Spurs call time here. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth.
Let's hear another round of applause for your Spurs Hype Squad dance team. Come on.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama, screen on Russell. Johnson for 3. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for the Lakers, MP, 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
MP, pressure moment.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's the cell. And the 3 off target. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. 14 foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. And here's Vassell. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about. They talk the talk, but you walk the walk.
Feeling pretty good, huh?
No doubt, Coach. This was a win worth celebrating, right?
Keep celebrating and it'll be our last.
What?
The teams that win and keep winning rediscover that hunger night after night. You linger over any one game and you give whoever's next on the schedule the edge. You want to enjoy that result? Responsibly? Win the next one. That's how winners celebrate.